know people are just letting you know that. I don't know if it's true, but I definitely been gaslighted. So, I will not talk about 2014 because that is most traumatic experience and more traumatizing. So, I don't want to think about it because then this person, he needed feed his own words. And you see, this person was a plastic gangster. Big I am. So, I understand gaslighting do affect people in, in all ways. Thing is about gaslighting is you trigger your own memory. Thing is about gaslighting is hard to recover from. So, best respond if you're dealing with someone with narcissist, that if something so I could just tell you my whole story about narcissists and the gaslight. So I don't know why gaslight do exist. It's exist in 1992 or something in the olden days. So I don't know how. I need to come across that word to probably know what it actually means and some phrases what people will use. You see, I will do some mindfulness. You see, one of the things will help people to recover from narcissists and its abuse and also gaslight, to make a journal and write conversations down, and also to do things like mindfulness. Sometimes people don't get what the word means. So either that person are dumb or not when they've been gaslighted. So when people gaslight, or they are human beings, I have a question myself. What do gaslight even exist for? Like, there so many old English words. So, I don't know why a person has to come in his life and cause narcissist abuse. You see, one thing what narcissists like is a reaction. And I don't get why do narcissists exist. I'm not a narcissist, but I have got experience. And when I know the word narcissist, I'm not a, that doesn't mean I'm not a narcissist, but I'm not. But some people treat me like one, but I am not one. I am just being me. So, I really don't understand in 2014 with this voodoo manipulation do exist and why this person has came in his life and why people have to get the wrong people. I find this all is all pathetic. So with a narcissist, you're not getting away with it. I will make sure he will pay a price and for damages he caused on me, which is called medical gaslight, mentally gaslight. So, for people who gaslighted me, just know it's a trap and I will do any means necessary to attack your reputation. As awareness of 2014, and if this person do appears again, I will make sure it will be charged with everything. So people are not aware of gaslight and what that person is. So I really don't understand, but I know what I'm looking for. And if you cause me distress, and if you display narcissist, I'm coming after you. I will not stand for any narcissist behavior or any gaslighting behavior or any traumatic behavior. So, it back a picture that if this person do come back and his name beginning with K, I will make sure I'm making this worse for him. Just know what damage it caused on me and what I remember. And for people who play a victim card and get people against me, which is all not very nice. So, I don't know why this person do exist. So, if I am, my killer self, I would need to kill herself. People who experience narcissists, they don't deserve life. So, let's do trick on my memory a lot. It's back in my mind, and I do remember the events. But it's just difficult because for some people who display narcissists, they are mentally retarded. So, for this person who will come back, who nearly intend to kill me, or intend to set me up, I will go a length mile to attack your reputation. Whoever gaslighted me, just remember, it's a war and there's no escape. Within any means, I will make sure that person will go to prison. And I'll go extra length mile to get a suspect charged. If I'm not affected, I would go that extra length. But I need to work out my plans to do it. So, gaslighting do affect people's memory. So, sometimes gaslighting do affect my vision. And sometimes gaslighting do affect my memory. So, is this person's fault who I will blame this person who bring this person in this life. This person should not do this to any vulnerable people. It's not appropriate. So I can't get over it. It's back in my mind that I can't get over it what's happened in 2014. I'm not imagining things. It's all real. It's true to be real. So when people look at the word gaslight, they think it's not real. It do answer some of my theories. You see, when some people gaslighted someone like me, I will come for you. And I will go the extra length and a mile to put you in prison. I will not tolerate anyone use psychological manipulation or attack my mind. I have got feelings, so I do notice when someone played with my mind. I do notice I'm not as stupid or daft. I notice when something is off and gaslighted me. So I don't know what's wrong with people when they gaslight people. It's making them not a person. It's making out they are aliens or some sort of kind creatures. So I can't get over it, but I have to. You know what they say, I have to get on with my life. But something's stopping me. And I do have good feelings to stop it. So I'm not sitting there to feel sorry for myself. And I'm not certainly playing the victim card. I'm just saying the truth. And truth will be exposed. And there will be consequences. I will not tolerate anyone using psychological manipulation or gaslighted me. Or I will be coming after you. If you hurt anyone I know, or hurt my community, I will be coming after you. And I will go that extra length an extra mile. But things take time with a narcissist. That's why I need to work out my plans to get this narcissist in prison. And if we do it again, it will be repeated. So, this gaslight do affect me in some way. And it do affect my vision and memory. Even though it triggers my memory. I just can't get over it. That I just can't get over it how someone is poisoned and very cruel. And that must be very cruel to do it. So, unfortunately for this person who has hurt me, will be exposed. I cannot allow him to get away with it. Because in some way, how I see it, in some way, it's a crime. It's called some sort of crime where you control someone. And that's to me, none won't be going away. So, for this person, I hope he drop dead. And I do hope the weed, whatever been taken, have zombies. For this person, he need to be dropped dead. I have to be harsh with these narcissist people. These narcissists, when them love bombing and gaslight, they don't understand the subject and they don't understand the consequences. And that's why they continuously to hurt someone, which is not very nice. And it's also better answer if you if you were a family member, you shouldn't destroy another family. That doesn't make sense. So, for this person who caused data breaches towards my phone, that consequences will be actioned on. And there won't be escape. So, I will make sure everyone is aware of his actions and what he did. I'm not that silly. I know he done things. Some diabolical, harsh things. tried to set me up, and that's not very nice. And destroying a family member, which is also not very nice. And poison someone is not very nice. And when you use things like mind control, it's not very nice. So, just know I have got more bigger and better words to throw back at my enemy. Now, a few things I will throw back at him. That is voodoo, mind control, data breach, manipulation, psychological manipulation. So, I'm not deluded or anything like that. Why, why, why I in mental hospital? Because he done psychological manipulation. And I took a bait, which I should not done in the first place. Which he is cruel, naive, and weird human being with diabolical traits. And I don't understand why he Hoover and things like that, hoovering, love bombing. He must got a death wish to do it. So, just as you know, if someone uses psychological manipulation, I am gonna fight back. I have the right and any means necessary to fight back. Because there's no one stopping me. So, the words keep coming around in my head. I really don't understand this person. By the way, guys, I'm not making this up. This is all true. It's gaslighted. And you see someone like me who psychological manipulation with some kind, it means it does not mean I'm also aware of my awareness, which means I have got a good brain to fight back. And people like that ain't fooling me for their tricks. Some people like that don't deserve a life, don't deserve happiness. Some people like that need to throw away a key or death sentence. So I never, I never, well, I understand few things will lead to that, but I never understand why he poisoned me and get people to turn against me and use some psychological manipulation. He must got a deluded mind to do so. So just think, people, if people going to play with my head, use some psychological manipulation, I will gonna fight back and I will suss things out with that psychological manipulation and observe things, and I will gonna fight back. I'm aware of my surroundings and I've got instincts. So people can't compete with me or against me. No one can compete with me. So it's it's like a it's like it's like a game, killed or be killed, truth or consequences. So I will make sure if he ever come back, he will be jailed for it. And I will use every resource, every evidence, point it and use it against him. So, for some people aware, some people may feel guilty, but it's not acceptable to let that person in the first place. I don't know what that person is playing at, but we are humans. We never know when something going to occur unless we suss things out. That's what I did. You see when he done psychological manipulation and gaslight, I then suss things out. And I aware of my surroundings. And I will make sure he will be accountable for it. For every malicious he did. Which means bypassing, tampering. That's all raised alarm to me. And there's nowhere for him to go. Except for me cry wolf with his mum. There's nowhere for him to go. if I'm not bothered about it, like I said, I will go extra length and mile. So people need to understand where they when they do things like voodoo or gaslight or psychological manipulation, and I'm aware of my awareness, just just be mindful that I will gonna fight back with everything and use everything against you to expose you. So I will not tolerate him. I will not accept him as a person. For his kind, for his actions is not acceptable. And if he do come back, I will make sure there's consequences actioned on. I don't think he is use some psychological manipulation and play with my head and question my reality. Just bear in mind, I am a smart person. So when people when people use things like gaslight me, I have to then use my intelligence and everything and use it against you. I for some people don't know what psychological abuse is when it occurs. Or when someone calls psychological abuse, they don't know what a flipping word is or what it is occurring. So when he do come back, I will do everything I can, and I will make sure police do everything they can. Do some sort of evidence, either related to a setup or some sort of evidence. Now staff will not be ignored, I'm afraid. And I am bothered about it. But I do things like mindfulness. When you've been gaslighted, you need to do things like mindfulness. And sometimes it's important with a narcissist you use silent treatment. That way it might attack a narcissist. Reasons why you use a silent treatment against a narcissist is no emotions, short response, minimum interaction, and no contact. That's why. Because narcissists feeding on people energy and reaction without you realizing it. It's like you taking a bait. It's like is blind love. It's like it's blind without you knowing or seeing it. But I have got senses and plenty of wisdom that know what this person is like, what he's doing, how he reacts, his emotions. And with my autism and with our psychological manipulation, I then worked things out. I'm not as stupid. So when something seems off, I just know. And sad to say, this is a cruel world, so you have to be cruel to be kind. And don't let people walk over you. Unfortunately, you think things about gaslighting do exist, and people use them these days. And that's why you have to ignore that person. As I have too many thoughts going round in relation to gaslighting, I need to have rest, a lot of rest and recovery. Because I have been through a lot, especially 2014, so traumatic. And I can't get over that day. I still can't get over it. So, he needs to eat his own words, like I have to eat my own words and not to think about the past, even though it's back in my mind and it still affects me a little bit, my daily life. So, when I do research about gaslighting, I thought that word is not exist. And when people use gaslight, it makes you question your memory. And I don't see what's the point in gaslighting. I don't see what's the point. So, thing is about when I went to hospital, when I talk about his word psychological manipulation, it's like they do not like it. It's like they know I have been suffered with something. So that cannot be ignored. And we'll raise that to different organizations. and I will bring everything up. If this person do come back, I will bring everything up. And I have to inform all different organisations. So I have to be mindful now and quiet because I've been through a lot and my vision is not that great in terms of gaslighting. So even though I'm fully aware of my awareness, when someone uses something like gaslighted and psychological manipulation, I then use my intelligence. Which I mean by that, with my autism, comes in place. And I have to do everything I can to watch you. Watch your every movement. And I don't get why people like to hoover people. I don't get it. So, in regards to hoovering, it it would be a trap by me. I will then use every tool, every intelligent, and everything I can use, which just comes in handy. And I have to use everything. I mean entire everything. This person which caused me harm is that bad that in that case I have to use everything, entire everything, and use everything against him. It sounds is that bad, is that bad. So you have to stay away from people such as gaslighting, because what gaslighting does, it triggers your memory and then it causes anger and aggressive. So for people who do not bother to engage in conversations which relate to gaslight. Gaslighting is is basically like a bait. Again, I don't know why gaslighting do exist. It's like any other words exist. And if this person to come back, I will then get everyone attention. Because he means a threat to this world, to me. And which I mean a threat, he is the biggest threat. And the biggest target. So basically he like some sort of kind of anonymous lizard squad, something like that. Now basically terms. So when this person do come back on the scene, I can't fucking wait. So I can have a victory. And I will play his mind. And I will make him feel fearful and scared. And I will make sure he will pay for it. And when someone is a narcissist, that destroying a brother is not very nice. It's most horrible thing to do. I don't want to trigger my memory because even though gaslighting do assist, you know, in upcoming days from now, I need to have some time and alone to process my thoughts and be mindful. And when them two come back, I'm not going to bother answer the questions. Probably a psychological liar. So, safe to say, this is most hard to forget. But even I'm coping. Best thing to do is be silent against some sort of kind of narcissist or displaying traits. You can use "I'm not going to engage in your conversations" or "I'm not engaging the conversation." So it's better to be silent than this has been hard for me, but I don't want, even though it's hard for me, I don't want to trigger it because it's mental gaslight. And some people like him, his time will come. And I will get everyone to watch his every movement from now on. Because some people need to understand the real him. People cannot walk over people. It's disrespectful. So I'm gonna stop talking about filler negativity. So this is also overwhelming too, with too many thoughts. So, like I say, life goes on. So, next time this person to brainwash people, some sort of curse, I will do everything I can, and I will make sure that this person cannot do it. And for some people like him, need to stay away from, 'cause he's a red flag. Criminals and narcissists don't learn from their mistakes. So, just remember, if you're a narcissist, just remember you're in control and what your responsibility will be actioned on. So, therefore I have to keep my mind at rest. That does not mean gaslighted or manipulation will go away. But I'm doing everything I can. But it's back in my mind. It do affect me, but as I talk, it do affect me. And when it not affect me, it's back in my mind. And now I'm aware of its awareness and what it done and do. So I'm just going to bed. I'm just sick of the word gaslight. And I'm sick of narcissists and its traits. So as I get to know them words, people can't compete with me because I know their insides and people actions and its awareness. Therefore, I'm not stupid the way you think I am. I'm not stupid. So I will be going to bed and get my mind rest and ease because I don't really want to talk about these things. So on another hand, if this person do come back, I will then do everything, every intelligence, every information, every evidence, and every word. So that's it's not escape route. So for people, you have to be mindful of people like me because everyone is different and everyone needs to get on with their life. And we are all human beings and don't deserve to be psychological manipulation on. So I'm going to bed and be quiet because I rather my peace than other people tell the truth. Because people are full of shit. Not some people are full of shit. You know, people like bullies and stalkers are full of shit. So they need to grow up and get a life. It's not about them. So, as I'm a person of myself and I am different nor from anyone else, you have to be mindful of that also. And you have to be a bigger and better person to not to engage in violence or encourage violence. Because violence don't solve things, make matters worse. And with things about violence, there will be consequences. And thing is about stolen phones with criminal damage, there will be consequences. And people like that don't understand as they are doing it. They must think it's some sort of game or a victory or suiting their own needs. But my body telling me to be silent and my instincts tells me to be silent and give it the rest. Cause I'm not a person that hear voices or anything like that. I use my instincts. Which I mean by that, I'm a listener. And I have got very good hearing with good wisdom. So people might say, what this person has done wrong, this person has done a lot, attack my body, attack my heart, attack me. This person has done a lot, and that's why I have to go extra length and mile, because this person has done a lot of harm and hurt. And once I realise what a person like him capable of, I will know. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this live stream off in now. Thanks, thanks everyone for bearing with me and listening. It's hard to talk about these things, but message will be received. And you see, people can't really play with me. In other terms, they can fool me. So, everyone is different, so you have to be mindful of that. Mindful the fact that everyone is different. And life is life. But in any means, life goes on. And I have to get on with my life and give my mind to rest. Because something telling me not to talk about it. So I'm not playing a victim card or being a narcissist or anything like that. But some people just treat me like I'm a bad person. Like today, someone has blamed me, and I'm not getting to it. But someone today has played a victim card and all sorts. And I just think to myself, what the fuck I'm listening to. I don't want to listen to that. I'm just fed up listening to all that nonsense. So I'm continuously being me because I am me. And nothing can change that. So for some people need to understand I have got good instincts and good knowledge about things. Now, it does not mean people can compete with me, like their skills or anything like that. I'm just being me because I want to be myself and I want to get on with my life, and that's what I want, and that is my goal, and that is my challenge. So, if people gonna stop me, there will be action on and there will be consequences. I will not tolerate anyone stopping me or walking over me. So I have to get on with my life and I'm carry on being me and nothing can change that. So, unfortunately, for some people, need to understand, because let's agree to disagree, then nothing can change that. So, I'm, I'm going to bed because I'm absolutely knackered. I know I keep repeating this, but if I got a decision in my mind, I will do it. Okay, guys, I'm off here.